there's anything we've learned from 2016 to 2026 in choosing presidents, if you ask somebody a question in 2000, what qualities do you want in a president? Top 5, they would say diplomacy, being presidential, great orator. I don't know what else you put in there, right? You would probably put a few different things, good understanding of foreign affairs and all this stuff. You know what people are realizing from 16 to today? Negotiation skills.
Yeah.
And the guy's a phenomenal negotiator. Obama wasn't a negotiator.
No, he wasn't a negotiator.
Oh, Biden wasn't a negotiator.
I'm not sure Biden knew he was president.
So the part becomes Trump uses the pulpit to speak to his allies and enemies. I thought G and I were friends. He said, but it's okay. Maybe that's what happens. We'll see what'll take place. I hope he's not doing it. But if he is, I'll have a conversation with him. Who knows what we'll do?
I have to add, too, the Democrats have consistently underestimated him. They treat him like he's an idiot, like he's some kind of a buffoon, and he's not. He knows exactly what I believe that behind the smiling faces and the advanced, college degrees, it's just a cabal of criminals coming out of that Obama administration and extending into the Biden administration. Yes, the Trump administration has had problems too. But, for example, when Kash Patel was named FBI director, I celebrated because the FBI is broken and it needed to be torn down to its studs. And instead, it's the Democrats that have become the party of the status quo. It's the Democrats that have become the party of the deep state. And we need to shake things up. And back then, Democrats and Republicans used to live in these group houses up on Capitol Hill. They'd play poker on Fridays. They'd go to church together on Sundays. Everybody was friends.
44 is what? What year is
1982.
Wow. So this is pre-Reagan.
It was when Reagan was first elected. He had been president for a year when I moved to Washington.
What a time to move to D.C.
I'll say. It was so exciting.
A time to move to D.C.
It was really cold one night, and I wanted to go for a walk. And nobody would go for a walk with me. I was going to GW University, George Washington University, 3 blocks from the White House. It was December. It was cold. Nobody wanted to go for a walk. So my girlfriend said, okay, I'll go for a walk with you. So we walk around the White House when you could walk around the White House. Now it's impossible. But we noticed that the West Gate was open. And I said, oh, something's going to happen. Let's stand here for a second. And sure enough, Reagan pulls out in the presidential limousine. As it turned out, he was going to the Kennedy Center for the Kennedy Center honors. I thought that I hated Reagan at the time. I was 18 years old. But it's the president of the United States. So I started to applaud.
Even though you hate him at the time, because you were liberal at the time.
He's the president. He's the president. I started applauding him. They stopped the limousine, and he rolls the window down. And my girlfriend's like, oh, my God. And so we said, keep up the good work, Mr. President.
Even though you're not for him. Your girlfriend, I'm assuming, is also not
Afterwards, she's like, you can't tell anybody that this just happened, right? I said, I can't believe he stopped the car.
Story. Did he step out or did he pull down the window?
It was freezing cold. He just rolled down the window and he said, thanks for your support, like that.
Wow.
And then years later, my brother's visiting me from L.A. and we're walking down Constitution Avenue. There used to be like a little tiny Barnes & Noble in the National Press Club at, 14th and Pennsylvania Avenue. So we're walking down the street and we noticed 2 limos parked there. And my brother said, oh, I wonder who this is. I said, it's probably a cabinet member.